Isn't it interesting how they tell you that people who look like me, that we're the majority? They call it white privilege. They tell you that your voice, your vote, your culture doesn't matter because you've had it too good for too long, right? But here's the truth. White people only make up 8% of the global population. 8%. That means that 92% of the world is non-white. And yet, you're painted as the oppressor. You're told that you've got the privilege and that you're part of the privileged class, when every other supposed minority gets priority treatment. You ever notice that? They're the ones who are granted special access to the educational system, to job placement, to government aid programs, and to just about everything else. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not asking for special treatment or special access, but don't shove this shit down my throat that somehow we're the privileged ones. The media, the school systems, the political figures, they've all been demonizing white people, especially white conservatives, for decades. And it's enough. We're done being told that we're the problem with the world when all we want is just to be left alone. We're done being told that we need to sit down. We need to shut up. We need to apologize for existing. That's not balance. That's not equity you guys were always talking about. That's gaslighting. That's the real racism. The establishment has lied to everyone. They've convinced you that white people are the global majority, when in reality, we're the minority. And now in America, white European Americans are about to become the minority in this nation. And if you're a white European American, well, your kids, they'll be the minority. Your grandkids, they'll be an even smaller minority. So ask yourself, why is the media trying to portray it as though we're taking over the world and that we're doing everything to oppress people? Why is the media doing that? Why do politicians cheer on the political violence and demonization of white people? Why is it only ever called progress when they're actively erasing white culture? Why is that progress? Simple answer is this: because if they convince you that you're the villain, they can strip you of your identity. And when people lose their identity, they lose their will to fight. But here's the thing, we're done apologizing. We're done pretending we don't see it. We're done letting our children and our grandchildren inherit a world where they're taught to hate who they are and where everyone else is taught to hate them. White people are the minority, and it's time to stop letting them tear us down. Black pride is celebrated. Asian pride is celebrated. Latin pride, all these cultures are celebrated. There's nothing wrong with being proud of your culture. They just villainized you to think that there was. We have a beautiful culture, and there's nothing wrong with being proud of that. There, I said it. Call me a racist, but you'll be wrong. I'm the furthest thing from a racist. The real racists are the ones who inherently hate white people because of the color of their fucking skin. There's nothing wrong with being proud of who you are as a person and the family and the heritage that you came from. And we do that by standing our ground with strength, with discipline, with an unbreakable commitment to preserve who we are. Because if we don't fight for it now, we won't have anything to fight for later.